Hi. Happy Tuesday. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, can you believe it's 2026? It just blows me away every time I think about that. Hi. I'm Mammy. Welcome to the Mammy Mushrooms channel. Let me give you your first virtual hug for 2026. Um, this is my pixel art stream, and we're gonna feel that in. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, it's about 10,000 pieces. It's for the advanced, and this is season 3, episode 9. We're beginning the winter house. Um, so thank you for joining me, and let's get busy. Yeah. So I get a lot of questions about, like, oh my gosh, Mammy, it's so hard to clear everything and build everything. And I have shown multiple times how to use code to fill and remove. It's very easy. Um, and I'll show it one more time. Or I'll show it for this one. So, if you're going to make the winter house, it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grids. And on either side of the grids, there's a little bit more. So this is almost 10,000 pieces, but not quite. It's probably like 85 times 85. So, I don't know. 86, something like that. Okay. So I'm in an iron mountain for those of you who are curious. This is an iron mountain way up here in the clouds. Look at that. We're at 220. I love iron mountains, especially in my hardcore game. I would build a castle here if I was working here, because this one's super cool. Look how big it is. I really don't think I've ever seen an iron mountain as huge as this mountain is. It goes on and on, peak after peak. And I don't really play survival mode in here anymore. But I will again, and maybe we'll do some major survival mode building after I supply up in creative mode. Ha 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 ha. That's the hardest part about survival mode building for me, is sourcing all the material. Wow, it's just so hard. So, hey, good morning, good morning. We slept the night away. Good morning to you. Happy 2026, everyone. I wish you all really good luck, good wisdom, and peace. All right, let's get busy. So, here's the key right here to add and remove. You can see that this was a massive mountain. Massive. You can see I left the landscape so that you can get an idea of how much I removed. And no, I didn't do it by hand. If you're building in survival mode, unfortunately, this will not work in survival mode. You have to take it out one block at a time. How crazy is that? Okay, so see, I'm at 610, 151 minus 430. And I don't have a pen. Gosh darn it. Hold on. I haphazardly threw my pen up here saying, oh, I don't need this anymore. Well, I was cleaning yesterday. Okay, so I apologize as well about not streaming. Pappy and I got colds over the holiday, which is unlike us. We don't get sick. So, and I'm not going to stream while I'm all snivelly and coughing and all of that. All right, right now I'm writing down 608, 151 minus 430. This is the most important part of of removing is writing down your coordinates. So it's going to start at that, what I wrote down, and I'm going to go to where I want removal to happen. So I'm just going to stay on this grid right here. And I think I'll stand myself right here. You have to stand. So now I'm standing. If I jump, I just come back down. Okay. And now I'm going to open my chat. And I'm going to type \, fill, FILL, space. And now I'm going to put in that coordinates that I just wrote down. 608, space, 151, space, minus 430. Space. And now tilde, 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 all no spaces, space. And now at this point you can put in whatever you want. If you want block here, put in, you know, whatever block you want. Like, can you see to the left how it says acacia log planks? Yeah, I could put in a whole mountain of acacia pressure plates. I don't want that. I just want air. And so I'm just going to type in AIR. Hit it. Bam. There it goes. Oh, look, there's a hole here. Ooh. A little scary cave down here. Okay, so as you can see, I should have stepped. Instead of here, I should have stepped here. But you get the gist. So then you just work with the code and you can do this massive removal. And yeah, some stuff you got to do by hand, but it's super easy. So \, fill, space, your coordinates, space, tilde, 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 space. If you want gold, put in gold _ block and you'll have, this would have been just filled with gold block. But, you know, what does it matter in creative mode? All right. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I always do that. I always just destroy the bell instead of ring it. Okay. Ring. There you go. Ding. If that's too loud, then turn your sound down. And if it's not loud enough, then turn your sound up. All right. Let's get busy. I got to put the bell away now. Okay, so here's my colors. Now, this is advanced because of the amount of block that we'll be throwing. But really, it's intermediate picture and colors. So, here's my colors. And I'm going to now unload them from my box. They are in order in my box. One through 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm just going to peruse down here and make sure that this looks right. And then orange, red, and blue. Orange, red, and blue. Woohoo! Okay, so here's my colors 1 through 12. Easy pixel art, actually. And some of you may be asking, hey, Mammy, wait, back up, time out. You were in the middle of a Christmas tree last time and you did the first session of a star or a topper. And you're right. And as I went back in and looked at it, I didn't like it. It just was overwhelming the tree. So I deleted it. I erased it all or took all the block out. So, you know, if even one person emails me, Instagrams me, YouTubes me and says, hey, I would like that pattern. I started that. then I will do it somewhere else, like in my blow yard, and then we'll just blow it up. Okay, so I am going to start on the fourth one in. 1, 2, 3, fourth one in. And I'm going to be throwing to the right. Okay? We'll just kind of start it in the middle. And this should be relatively quick because it is only 12 colors. It shouldn't take us very long. Okay, usually I do say what the colors are in the pattern, and I'll do that now. Number 1 is the palest blue, so basically snow. Number 2 is brown. Number 3 is a pale blue. Number 4 is a pale pink. 5 is blue. 6 is kind of a pale teal. And I chose light wool, but it's a little bit lighter than that. 7 is another medium brown. 8 is orange. 9 is brick red. 10 is dark orange. 11 is dark red, or kind of a it's that color red, concrete. So, and 12 is more navy, but I wanted the lapis color blue, but it is a more navy if that's what you're going for. So, pick your colors, call them a number, and here we go. I'll start calling out patterns. The first one starts out with 6 number 3s. So if this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. Number 1 is always and only are transitory, meaning if I have to switch a color out from top, this one goes up and it comes down into 1. Then when I'm finished, that one goes back. There we go, like that. So go to number 3 and throw it 6 times. Ooh, ice. Ice, baby. Okay, there's 6 of them right there. And then just ones to the grid. And right now we're just going to put the 10 colors in between each grid. It's that simple. Okay. The next one starts out with a 5. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, throw it once. And then throw 3 3s. See how simple it is? It can get pretty complicated, but this one should be relatively simple, but it's really pretty. And let me finish this line, and I want to show you like the orientation of it. So this is a 5, and then 3 3s, and 2 1s. There you go. So there we go. Look how cool that is. I'm going to take a screenshot. It's so funny. I take screenshots of these things and then I never get around to showing the to making the film for the development. I wish my channel made money, not for me, but so that I could hire the appropriate staff to put up all the stuff, because it's pretty cool to watch the development of these things. Okay. Off we go. So before we do though, sunrise, sunset, and by the time I'm, finished with it, this would all be flattened and beautiful. And ooh, look at that biome coming up. So I would make it so the sun, was shining on the colors of the biome. I would take out enough. This is going to be a huge house. This house in my lore is going to be the magistrate's house, meaning the one who makes all the laws in 5B, with the exception of the king. And queen, probably. Okay, 5, 5 starts the next one. Let's get busy now. I'm going to go. I'm going to just call numbers and go. 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3. Very good. Next one starts with a 2. Oh, cool. Now this is brown, really. So it's a very dark brown. So I'm going to right now replace number 2. It's too dark. I need something more brown. Did I say it's brown? Because it's brown. I'm going for a dark brown like that. There we go. That's it. The brown terracotta. Okay. Off we go. So I'm using brown terracotta for number 2, not coal now. All right, this one starts out 2, and then 2 5s, 3 3s, 4 5s. Nice. Next one starts out with a 5 2 5, 5 2 5, 3 3 1, and then 4 2s. 1 2 3 4, like that. Okay, the next one starts out with a 5 as well. Oh, I need to take a sip of coffee. And then a 2, 3 3s, a 1, snow, a 2, and then 3 7s. Ooh, 1, 2, 3 7s. Nice. It's so cool to watch these things develop because it's kind of like, open-end prison or something. You just never know. By the way, I have 2 new baby chicks. Thank you very much, from incubation from Cricket and the sister wives. Their names are Yuma and EB, and they each have very unique stories, particularly EB. She was in incubation lockdown for 5 days, and normally it's 3, and nothing happened. We were about to dispatch her, and we realized there's the tiniest little pip hole in there. There's a live chick in there. She was in there sideways. She couldn't get out, so we had to do this major chick assist extraction, and I'd never done one before. It's only my 2nd incubation. I was scared, but she's alive, and I'll show some pictures of her on Instagram. She's a stocky little silky that got stuck sideways, so she's really little. Okay, 4 3s. 1 2 3 4. But she's alive and doing well, and I'm so glad Pappy and I didn't just crack that shell open. 1 1, because she would have died. They have to have these blood vessels retract 4 7s to the end in order to survive, and so we wouldn't have given her that opportunity. But had we not even, she was about to die. She was squishing in that egg. 3 1 3 3, but she's a firecracker, man. And then 1 3 1, and then 4 2s to the grid. Okay. So I've started a small farm last year. Pappy and I did. And so we're learning, and we're, becoming self-sufficient, and it's really fun, actually, but it's a lot of work. You think that just, staying home and starting your own farm and homesteading is better than just having a job 5 days a week. It's not. It's a lot of work. 3 3. 1 1 1. It's not for everybody. A 2. And then 4 1s. But it sure is rewarding And who doesn't love baby chicks? Come on. These are little black baby chicks with long, silky hair. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of coffee real quick. Real quick. Be right back. Mm. Okay, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience. I am still getting over being sick, and I don't want to sneeze or cough or clear my throat in front of anybody either. So I may just suddenly stop for that. But if anybody's interested, I'm drinking Kicking Horse coffee today. It is the Grizzly. Yeah, I think it's the Grizzly. It's really good. 4 ones. 2122. 12. Does that look like a house yet? No, not at all. But it will. It will. Okay, the next one starts out with 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. 2 twos. A 1. 2, 2. And a 1, 2. Here we go. Next one starts out 1, 1. 2, 2, 2. 1. 2, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now we're starting to get some structure here. Something is going on, right? Okay, the next one is 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. And 2. Oh yeah. Definitely getting some kind of structure here. It looks like the next 3 rows are identical. Identical. 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Just like that. And bam, we've completed 3 rows. So see, you can, this is the, getting into the advanced part is that I will be skipping ahead and like building up 1 row in an attempt not to have to switch out stuff so much. So that's kind of more what makes it advanced. Okay, the next row is entirely 1s. Now anytime I have one of these, this is kind of what I use for a guide when I have a single color that goes all the way across. When I come up in the next grids, I make sure that they align. And this is the whole point of having grids, especially when you get this big, is so that if you make a mistake, oh gosh, you don't end up having to go through everything to find the mistake. At the most, it's 10 in 1 grid on 1 row, or I mean, at the least. And the most, it's, depending on how tall your thing is, it might be 100. But at least it's not 10,000. Or I mean 1,000. So, okay, so just keep that in mind. And even better, the next row is all 2s. And so this will be a real easy piece to keep check and make sure that we are not making any mistakes. And that's one of the reasons why I chose it for our, next advanced. Okay, 2 starts the next one. 2. And then 4 7s. A 2. 1, 2, 3. And then a 2. Very good. The next row starts out with a 2. I think it's identical, but let's see. 4 7s. a 2. Oops. It's not a 2. 3 7s and a 2. So it was. Okay, the next one is a 2 followed by 3 8s. 2. Ooh, 3 8s, a 10. Okay, so now we're going to flip up. We're going to flip that one up. And if that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then this is 10. We're going to bring it down. Excuse me. Throw it once, but then also throw it 2 times above it. Now this is what I mean by throwing in advance. And then I want you to come over to the grid, come over 1, and throw it 3 times there as well. And then go ahead and put your belt proper. And by putting your belt proper, I just mean that 1 through 9, 10 through 12. Okay, so we have a 2, we have our 3 8s, we have a 10, and now we need a 2 again. 2 8s, the 10 that we already put in, and a 2 at the grid. Very good. See? That's how you juggle the multiple colors, like if you want to get more than 9 colors. Okay, the next row starts out with a 2, and then 3 8s again. There's the 10 that we put in already, and then a 2, 2 8s, a 10 that we put in, and a 2. Okay, one more identical row. Just copy it. Good. Oh, those looks like some windows to me. Great. Okay, the next row is all 2s. Oh, so see, it's going to be so easy to keep track in this piece. It's going to be really nice. One of the things that's cool about these is you can do them over and over again, choosing different colors too. So like if you wanted to make another house here that is the same style but different colors, you choose a couple of different colors. Like maybe the sun is hitting that side over there, and so the colors are lighter. I mean, you could really go to town with these. It's super fun, I think. A lot of people are like, "You're crazy, Mammy. How can you do that?" Okay, a 2. And then 3 8s. And now we're going to need that 10 again. So we're going to flip up, flip down. And we're going to put that 10 in there. And then there's, yes, 2 more above it. But the next down here is not a 10. So put your belt proper. So we have the 2, the 8, 8, 8, the 10. And now we need a 2 again. We need 8, 8, 9. Oops. 8, 8. Ooh, 9. That's pretty. And then a 2. Remember, this is a winter house, so it's going to have snow all around. That's one of the reasons why I did it up high and in the mountains. If I turn the weather back on, there'd be snow all over here, but the weather's off for right now. Okay. 2. 8, 8, 8, 10. There's the 10. 2. 8, 8, 9, 2. Nice. Another row. Okay. One more identical row. So if it's identical, you don't necessarily have to switch things out so fast. You can just there we go. And yet again, another row of 2s. Oh, I like this. I might use this pattern in my hardcore, which is my survival mode game. I might use this in that. An entrance in a mountain. I think it'd be really cool looking. Riding on my rail. Okay, 2, 2, 3/8, a 9 this time, not a 10. Nice. No switching out. 2, 8, 8, 9, 2. Good deal. The next row is identical. Nice. The next row is not identical though. It's a 2 at the beginning, and then it's 9s, 4 9s, another 2, 3 9s, and a 2. Nice. Very good. Okay. Another row of 2s. Good. Okay, now we're starting into a little bit something different. Looks like the roof. Probably going to start the roof line here. So now we have an entire row of 3. Cool. And this is, like I said, all these straight lines across here, all these straight colors. It's going to be so easy to keep track. A row of 4s. Nice. And oftentimes I go back and switch things out if I don't like, the colors. But I try and stick by what I start with and then not change anything out until the end. 5 4s and 5 3s. Okay, the next row starts out with 1 4 and then 7 3s and 2 6s. Ooh, at the grid. Cool. Now we're getting where we don't have any more throw block, which is okay. You don't have to have throw block to do pixel art. You can throw it down or sideways. It's just easier if you do. The next one starts out with 4 3s. 5 6s. And a 1 snow top. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Well, I hope everybody's been enjoying their winter. It's not winter around the world, just in the Western Hemisphere, but for half the world, happy winter. For the other half, happy summer. A 3. And then 5 6s. 1 2 3 4 5 6s. 3 1s. 1 2 3 and a 6 at the end. Cool. Yep, definitely a roof line, huh? I see it now. Okay, the next row is 4 6s and 6 1s. Good. We're going fast, aren't we? That's great. I love it. The next row is 1 3 and 9 6s. All right, the next two rows are all twos. Ooh, we're getting in the clouds. You can't turn the clouds off, or I would. At least not that I know of. If anybody knows that you can, then please let me know, but I've tried. Okay. 5 starts the next one, followed by 2 twos. 5, followed by 2 twos. 7, 2, 7, 7. 7, 2, 7, 7. 2, 2, 2 to the grid. Nice. Okay, the next row starts out with a 4 and then a 5. 4, 5, 2 twos, 4 sevens, and 2 twos. Nice. The next one starts out 4, 5. 3 twos, a 7, and 4 twos to the grid. Okay, the next one starts out 4, 4, 5, 5. 4, 4, 5, 5. Oh, excuse me, that's wrong. 4, 4, 1, 5. That's it. And then twos to the grid. Okay, the next one starts out with 3 4s and 1 5. 2 twos, a 7 2 7 2. 7 2. Okay, very good. The next one also starts out with 3 4s, a single 5, 3 twos. And so when there's something like this, then I always check to make sure, and yes, there's a 5 directly on top there. Just because it looks like it should be going out, but if you look at the pattern is 1, 2, 1, 2. So it is correct. And then 7s to the grid, 3 of them. Okay, the next row starts out with a 3 followed by 3 4s. A 5. 2 twos. A 7. And 2 twos to the grid. 2 twos. Okay, the next one starts out with a 3 followed by 4 4s. Here comes a cloud. Let's race it. A 5. 3 twos. And a 7. The grid. Yeah. Okay, the next one starts out with 2 3s followed by 4 4s. Confusing, huh? A 5. 1, 2, 3. Let me ask Pappy something real quick about temperature on chicks. Okay, he's gonna run out and check for me. He forgot. 3 3s, 3 4s, a 5, and 2 2s or 3 2s to the grid. Very good, just like that. Okay, the next one starts out with a single 4, 2 3s, 4 4s, 1 2 3 4, a 5, and 2 2s to the grid. Ooh, we're getting there, you guys. Okay, the next one is 4 4 3 3, 4 4, oops, 3 3, 4 4 4, a 5, and then 2 2 to the grid. The next one starts out 4 4 3 3 as well. And then 4 4s. Oops. And then a 5 2. Okay, the next one starts out with a 1. Some snow. 2 4s. 2 3s. 3 4s. A 5 and a 2. Very good. In a minute here we'll pull back and just take a gander. 1 1, 4 4, 3 3, 4 4, 3 5. Okay, the next one starts out with 3 1s. 2 4s. 2 3s. 4 4 3. The next one starts out with 4 1s. 1 2 3 4 1s. 2 4s. 3 and then 4s to the grid. Oops. A 3 and then 3 4s to the grid. There we go. Okay, the next one starts out with 5 of those 1s. Nice. 2 4s. A 3 and then 2 4s to the grid. Next one starts out with 6 1s. And then 4s to the grid. Thank you, Pappy. We went and checked the baby chicks. 9 1s start the next one. And 1 4. I know, you're thinking the next row is all 1s, but it's not. It starts out with 6 1s. We're back to 6 again. 4 5 6. 2 4s. I think pretty much every stream you hear the wood stove open and close. It's okay. Peppy and I don't use heat to heat our house. We use only a wood stove that heats. But it heats, so we don't use electric heat or oil or anything like that. Like, we haven't turned on our electric heat in like 5 years. We just instead get a $20 wood permit. We go out and we cut. Bless Pappy, he cuts like 4 or 5 cords of wood over the season. And he does most of the work. I can't do a lot of the work anymore. And that's how we heat our house. 7 ones. 2 fours. And a 1. And so there's probably not a stream, except for maybe in the summer, that you would not hear the wood stove go week, squeak open, and then it's just part of my brand, I guess. Let's see. It looks like 7 ones again. I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. Yeah. And then 4, 1, 4. We're almost done with that one. I mean, with this grid. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, the next row is all ones. Again, once again, here's an area where it's all one color, and so as I come up the grid, I'll judge things by that, make sure that everything is aligning and meeting up. So if you are choosing pixel art, look for things like that. If you're a beginner, it really will help you keep things straight. Okay, 5, 5. And then 6 ones. And then 2 fours to the grid. Okay, the next one starts out with 2 3s and then 3 5s. 2 3s, 3 5s, 3 8s, a 9, and a 4. Very cool. What's happening here, I wonder? Okay, the next one starts out with 3 3s, 2 5s, a 10. Ooh, a 10. A 10. Keep it in your belt, and then throw an 8, and then throw a 10 again. Very good. And then 2 9s to the grid. Yeah. So keep that 10 in your belt. Don't get rid of it yet. And put 4 3s, a 5, an 8, 2 10s, and 2 9s. Yep, just like that. Okay, 4 3s, a 5, three 10s, ooh, 2 9s to the grid. Very cool. Okay, the next one starts out with 3 3s, two 5s, and then 9s to the grid. Should be 5, I think. Yeah. Okay, a 3, and then 3 5s. 3, and then 3 5s. There we go. 3 4s, and then 3 3s. The row of 3. Okay. This next one starts out with 4 5s. A 4. Now, you're going to have to put your belt back proper. Get your 1 back. And go 1 1 4 3 3. There you go. Just like that. Okay, the next one starts out with 5 5s. 3 4s. Oops. And 2 3s to the grid. Next one starts out 5 5 3. 5 5. I might change the wool out just because of the texture, but not until after. And then 4 5s. 3 1s to the grid. I would do it afterwards if I'm going to do it, so. 5 3 5 starts the next one. 3 3 5 5. And then 3 1s to the grid. Three 3s and a 5 start the next row. We're almost done. 4 3s. Hang on. Stay focused. 2 1s. I'm telling you as much as me, or me as much as you. Okay. 3 6s. Start the next row. 1 2 3. Ooh, pretty. And then we want a bunch of 3s. We need 6 3s. 1 2 3 4 5 6. With 1 1 at the grid. And then the last row is 6 6s. 2 3s. And 2 5s. This is the top. Right there. Do you see a house? Oh, I see a house. I see a house. I see a bush up front. I see a railing. I see windows. I see a roof line. Oh, that looks like a little, I can't remember what those little things at the top are called. Cool. They're called cool. All right. Hey, we did it. A whole grid. Wonder if I could take a screenshot again. If anybody knows, I still cannot figure out how to take more than one screenshot and actually have it upload to my Well, there you have it. You can see how massive it's going to be. It's going to be a big house. And of course, we'll have a big, front lawn. And just to show you the fill code again. But I'm not eliminating this time. You're like, Mammy, this is a massive amount to put grass in. How are you ever going to put grass in all this? Well, I'll show you. So once again, I'm going to come down and I'm going to make sure I'm standing where I want the grass to start. And I lost my pen. Ah, shoot. My dog took it. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. 661 150, because I'm going down a level, minus 372. So in this direction it will go, and in this direction it will go, depending on where I go. So I'm like, well, I want grass here, and all here. But I don't want to interrupt that because it might just knock it off. So I'm just going to say grass to here, just for now, just to show you. And so I'm just going to stand here. And once again, I'm going to open my chat, I'm going to put in backslash fill. Space. And now I'm going to put in the coordinates that I just wrote down. 661 space 150. That's my level. Space. And then minus 372. Space. Tilde, tilde, tilde. Space. And now this time instead of air, oops. Gosh darn it. Ignore what I'm writing. Okay. Tilde, 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 space. And instead of writing air, this time I'm going to put in grass. Want some grass, man. Here we go. Bam! Look at that! Oh my gosh, Mammy, that is great! I know. That's why I use it all the time. And like I said, it only works in creative mode, unfortunately. You know, survival mode doesn't work. Now, survival mode will work copy. I got a question about this, but only if you happen to have copy in your upper, or the item in your upper belt. In creative mode, copy will work on any and every item that you could just see. So if I want to copy this, bam, I've copied it. If I want to copy this, bam, I've copied it. It's just that easy. Bam. And that's what creative mode does that you can't get in survivor mode, copy. So look at that. Wow, how about that? Oh, look at that house. That looks cool. All right, well, obviously my coffee's kicking in. Time to go see my lovely husband and have breakfast and hopefully beat him at cribbage. We play, or not cribbage, excuse me. We play ace, deuce, MFer. Backgammon. We play cribbage kind of in the summer and when we're on the road, but we play ace, deuce, backgammon. If you never played ace, deuce, backgammon, plus we have our own special rules. It's a vicious game, but we love it, and we just, tear each other apart every morning. Rawr, kick you, kick you. And then we're, love you, honey, have a good day. So, it's fun. All right, I'm out of here. I'm almost done. So see the difference between hand removal, how much time it takes, or hand filling in. Same thing. If I want, I can just copy this. Excuse me. Oh, hand replacing. As fast as I am doing that, it doesn't beat code. All right. Well, we did it. Look what we did. Cool. I love it. It's fantastic. Hey, have a great day. I'll see you real soon. Yeah. I'm not going to get on my podium. I'm not going to boom. I want to rant. I want to rave. I guess we'll have to do a rail ride pretty soon. So people can come and talk and vent, say all their problems, and everyone can lament, have a good time, and debauch the whole way. Yeah, I think we'll have to do a Mammy Mushrooms Rant and Rave rail ride someday. Coming soon. Watch and see. If you have something to say, come ride with me and we will play. We'll ride the rail 100,000 block square. Takes an hour and a half. Hey, do you dare? We'll talk about lots of things, sweet as pie. We'll also talk about things that feel like lemon in your eye. No holds barred, as long as you're polite and considerate. Speak about anything you want. Just don't be obliterate. All right. Have a good day. Be nice. Give someone a kiss or a smile or a hug. Give your cat some love. And if you don't have a cat, send some love to somebody else's cat. Even if you don't like them. It's good for your heart. It's good for your soul. It's good for the cells inside your roll. Bye. Have a good day. It was really nice to see you all. See ya.